What happened?
My bad. I started it.
Come on. Get up here.
How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Childish Trey, here on Grown But Childish podcast. We are we're gonna make this episode a little bit special this week. A little bit more special. We added a few extra guests, as you guys saw in some of my little marketing that I tried to do. I promise you guys I'm gonna do a lot better at marketing stuff off, but we're gonna get there. This is where we make mistakes, but we laugh at it, right? I think she's ready. Hold on one moment.
Download the app, the ISO app.
What happened?
It made me click out and download the app, the
Okay.
actual app, because I was on the browser.
Okay. I don't know why I did that.
But I'm here. I don't know.
But at least you got the app now. Hey.
Hey.
All right. So look, some jokes here, but yeah. So this episode today is I lost my work with me, guys. I would lose my head. I'm gonna have to cut this part out. We're gonna start over, right? Oh, terrible. All right, can we do a start up like cut? There
Cut.
we go.
Action.
Live. Right. Cut. All right. So welcome everybody. Again, my name is Childish Trey. I am your host on Grown But Childish podcast. We are doing a interesting episode this week. We do have new and more experienced people on our podcast today. We're still waiting on one. He knows who I'm talking about. But we're going to keep it rolling until he jumps on. But allow me to introduce my company. Let's start with Mr. Jeff. Bonnie, if you don't mind, I think you're still getting ready.
I'm still getting ready, but hey, everyone.
Hey! Fabulous.
What up?
What up?
Hey,
All right, so let's start with Miss Bonnie. Ladies first.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Ray. What's going on? Was that good?
All right, who's that handsome fella up there?
Oh, it's your boy Jeff, aka D. Jeff. You won't forget me. Let's go. We out here. Dallas, Texas, born and raised.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay.
So today, I felt like we needed to start from the beginning. We needed to, we continuously have all these discussions about relationships and dating and stuff like that. Well, can we go back to the past and discuss a little bit more about how everything started, right? And what I mean by that is we're going to talk about first. And what I mean by first, I mean your first love, the first time you had a crush on somebody, the first time that you had your first sexual experience. Yes, we're going to get deep into it. Not deep into the sexual experience, but we're going to get deep into what our first are, right? And just reminisce on it. We can, laugh about it, and just kind of go from there. So
Back down memory lane.
I will start with Miss Bonnie, of course. Again, ladies first. Let's see. To start off with, when did you first start realizing you were wanting a relationship?
A real relationship in high school, but my first crush, my first love, who we still connected, or we still know each other to this day. We still check on each other or whatever. I was 8 years old. Actually,
When you was 8 years old. Okay, all right.
I was 8 years old, and we never forgot each other. We always looked for each other over the years after we separated because I moved to Denton um, with Chi Chi at that time. And we actually found each other when we were like 18, 19 years old and reconnected and dated again. But just officially knowing what a relationship was and wanting one, high school, I would say high school, middle school, high school. Yeah. So that's it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. But yeah, that's about that age. Around that age.
Okay,
So
okay. Um, Jeff,
I
what
mean,
about you?
I'd say the same thing. I think I have
So,
a picture of my first crush from kindergarten. Same thing. My first crush, her name was Sarah. I can remember that. I went to a little was a pre-K kindergarten in downtown Dallas under the Plaza of America's staircase called Kids at Work, and we had pictures together. She was my first crush, but if you get down to like love and relationship, I mean, there's middle school. I had a girl named Grace Tuggle. Had the biggest crush on her of all time. Um, and then I guess my first love was when I was 16 in high school. So it just kind of grew. But I'm gonna tell you right now, like I, it's crazy. You still remember them people when you're 7 or 8. That's your, it's they're right there in your heart. And I never reconnected with her because I don't know her last name. I couldn't even tell you where she is right now. But I remember her name. I have drawings. I have a picture of her and me together when I was in kindergarten. All this. So it's it gets in your mind for sure.
yeah.
definitely. Um, that's really where I wanted to talk about uh, first because it I mean, you don't get over your first, do you? It's just
You
they
really
just
don't.
always gonna be there. Now with them being your first, were they also your first heartbreak?
Yes. For me, yes.
I mean, the one in kindergarten, like I said, I can't remember really, but I didn't really have a heartbreak. Now, the one at 17, absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
So I think everybody's gonna be kind of upset if I don't say who mine was. So honestly, I feel like and Bonnie probably knows what I'm talking about, but her name was Corey, right? And I grew up with
Ah,
her.
yes.
Yes, man, I could not stay away from this girl. We were probably like 12, 13 when we first met, and we dated all the way up until I want to say I was maybe 15. So it was probably a good 4 to 5 year relationship. It was very on and off because we were kids. We didn't have no way to see each other, but whatever the case may be. So I think I would say she would be my first love. Now, my first crush, right, was actually this girl who I'm gonna lose so many of my women or anybody I date right now when I say this, but my first crush, well, I think will always be my first crush. Uh, is this girl that I met in middle school. I think she had just moved from Louisiana. She might contact me and be like, "Dude, you don't even know where I'm from," because we're still semi in contact or whatever. But her name is Michaela. I'm not gonna give her last name because probably don't want me to. But um, man, light skinned girl, real poofy hair. Uh, yeah. So she was my first crush. I sooner and this is when I actually started like knowing what kind of like what relationships were. You know, middle school you're dating you're dating people, you're starting to date from boyfriend, girlfriend, same thing. So I was like, this girl, I'm gonna marry her. Like I want her to have kids. Like she was like that schoolgirl that everybody, was like, you know what, she's gonna be the girl next door. So that's who she was for me. Now it didn't work out that way. She ended up actually dating my best friend, and then she moved away, and then she came back like way later when we became adults or whatever. And then I got put in a brother-sister relationship with her. I don't know how. I just went along. Again, I'm in middle school. I don't know how to get out of that stuff. Right. Like
I was gonna say, like, middle school, man. I wasn't really popular in middle school, but I had crushes. But you daydream about this all the time. Like, I want to have kids with this girl, blah blah. And then when I got to high school, I finally got this one girl. It's weird because like it changes like drastically. Like when you grow up, getting a kiss on the cheek is huge. Like, oh, we're dating.
Right.
Nowadays,
I was real man.
Yeah, I'm talking about nowadays. We out here doing all this other stuff, man. Like,
I was real man. It's like, give me them lips, girl. Give me them.
What up, y'all?
I'm a pipe.
Hey. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Hey, I'm still in. I'm still in route, so just letting y'all know. That's what my camera.
Okay, no problem.
I just dropped dude off. He had to go pick up his kids, man. Dude had like 6 kids. I'm like, dang.
Ew.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So what I missed? How everybody doing?
So far, everybody's telling their first love, and we're gonna separate their first crush. So, you want to chime in?
You said first crush.
Yeah, first crush and first love.
Okay. So I gotta say, I think my first crush when I was in daycare, bro. It was actually the lady who ran the daycare. Her daughter, bro. Her daughter was actually like
teach the daughter.
You man, listen. She was cute, bro. And I was already like. I was introduced to, like, sex at an early age and stuff. So it was just like very much. I'm like, okay, how you doing? How you know what I'm saying? Like I was a real gay. Like she was she gave me a couple of kisses too. Like I don't know if it was like on some pedophile because she was old. She way old, like. She older than me.
Some pedophile stuff.
Like I'm telling you, because she was definitely older, bro. Like she was definitely older. Yeah. So I have to say that was my first crush, though. So And then you said what else? First relationship.
First crush. No, first love and first crush. If they're different.
First love, I gotta say, honestly, I gotta say, first love is the current relationship that I'm in now.
Wow, okay. That's big.
Yeah.
That's talk right there. Yeah.
Yeah, the first love is the current relationship that I'm in now. My first actual true love, I'll say it that way, because you go through life, and you test out a few people, and you're like, I really love this person, but you have love for them, but you're not really in love with them. You know what I'm saying? But this one, I can actually say like I'm in love. You know what I'm saying? So
that's big talk right there. Yeah, real fast.
Oh, I love love. That is so cute.
Okay. So, would you also consider them as your first heartbreak, or does somebody else hold that pedestal?
Ooh.
Yeah, we talk deep here.
Yeah. Get straight to it. Dang, my day was good. How about yours? Damn, no,
I got you.
Nah, but my first heartbreak, Oh, that's a tough one. I think my first heartbreak was in high school.
I
Yeah,
got jumped out. What happened?
I said my first break had to be in high school.
Okay.
I
You
think
remember their name?
You said what now?
Remember their name?
Yeah, actually I do. I remember her name and
First
I
name.
don't,
We don't give him
I
first name. Check respect.
I'll put Vanna. I'll say half her name, Vanna. Uh yeah, she was when I was a freshman, she was a junior, and we was in a relationship a good minute, and then I guess she already had she was dealing with somebody. I guess she was dealing with somebody else before I came into the picture, and they were in the same grade. So me being a freshman, I'm like, oh, this is I got my first girlfriend in high school. This and then da da da. Yeah, dropped my ass like a bad habit and went back to old dude. I was like,
Oh no.
You
yeah.
the side piece. That's all right. That's all right. We all been side pieces before.
You said what now?
They said you the side piece. We've all been side pieces before. That's all right.
Yeah, that was good. But then you didn't understand that. You just thought
Yeah,
you was
back
the
then
only
in the
one
day,
type
you're like,
shit. Like,
we didn't know what a side piece was. It was like, all right,
yeah.
you thought you were
wasn't even thinking.
you thought you were a big man on campus coming in freshman and dating the junior, bro.
On
And
me.
all of a sudden, it's like, yeah. So my boyfriend, I think he knows. Like,
But that's the crazy part because they would like what I'm saying, they weren't even together. I guess they were on a break. I don't know. I guess they was on a break,
You were
but
the
I just happened to
rebound.
be that's what it was.
yeah,
I was the rebound man.
you're the rebound. All right. Hey, that's all right.
I
Hey,
wasn't tripping because she was a little freak, so I really wasn't tripping off of it. But however,
At least you got something out of it.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is
Okay.
crazy.
So, so I apologize to everybody who's listening. This guy just jumped on and didn't even introduce himself, which was weird and a little bit of rude. So we're gonna give him the chance to go ahead and introduce himself.
All right, what's up, everybody? This is Treated by Trey. Y'all will see my face in a few. I am a hairstylist / makeup artist. I'm also a dance instructor. I do a little bit of everything, by the way. So yeah. And what else? I mean, what else am I supposed to say? I think that's good enough, right?
That was it. That was it. We just wanted, we just wanted the people to know who else was talking so they can match the name with the voice and become more personal with us. Not too personal, but
Wait, they can see us on Facebook.
Yeah.
So everybody can see us on Facebook.
My Ashley Sock Love is probably watching.
You who?
My Ashy Sock First Love. I call him Ashy Socks.
Ashy Sock. Oh, how you get your socks ashy?
Shit, hold on.
Let me that's a first for me.
That's my high school.
That's a first for me.
He's married and he tried to take me on a date not too long ago. And I'm like, dude, you just got married and had a whole baby.
Oh.
Hey,
he's still the same douchebag he was in high school.
What he does in his relationship with what's allowed is okay. We're not gonna judge people how they act in a relationship.
Who's a douchebag?
Well, you heard that. Ashley Socks.
He was a cheater then. He's a cheater.
I heard
that.
That's a first for me. How you get your socks ashy? You gotta be real ashy.
Or faded.
Bro, I'm ashy. I'm ashy as a motherfucker right here.
I
ain't got no ashy socks, though.
That's somebody who had them socks for years. That's what that means.
Right.
On everything, yeah.
Probably the same socks in high school.
I don't know where I heard this joke from, but I heard this joke. somebody so black that they make that they leave fingerprints on charcoal.
What?
Wow. Wait, what?
Exactly. That threw me. I was like, dang. So black that they leave fingerprints on charcoal.
That's crazy.
I just thought about that. You said ashy socks. That's what came to me when you said ashy socks. It's so black that they leave fingerprints on charcoal. It's crazy. All right, so we talked about first loves, we talked about first crushes, we even talked about first heartbreak, which I didn't tell mine. Mine is the same person that I had my first crush with, Miss Michaela. She gonna whoop my ass when she see me. But yeah, she was my first heartbreak only because she decided to date my best friend instead of me. But I wasn't really upset about it because they looked like they were a good couple, and they matched in a sense.
What?
And my best friend.
So wait.
Like what? Hold on.
Yes, but the problem is I never told her I had a crush on her until after her and my best friend stopped dating, and it came up in conversation where he was like, "Oh." He tried to put it out there on me in front of her, and so then me and her had to like have a side to side conversation. I was like, yeah, I've been in love with you since middle school. This is high school by this time. Wait, and I was like, yeah, I've been in love.
So you were in love with her and you still dated her before you?
Yeah, he started dating her before me, but I knew her before he did.
But he knew you were in love with her prior to him dating her?
I think he knew that I had. It was for at the time I was dating somebody else, so I don't think it was really something that I discussed with them. But yeah, it was fucked up on his part for
you're a douchebag
dating her.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it was no. I'm pretty sure it was no.
Like back in middle school, high school days, like you're dating one girl, like it would. Let's be real. There's a lot of we marry a girl out of high school or whatever, but it's not going a lot of places sometimes. You know what I mean? So I think middle school, like we dated somebody. Like I went to a private school, so we dated everybody. Everybody dated everybody. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So like it's like, at that point, fuck it. Like I'm waiting until I get out of high school and then I'm going to find someone I want.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't find my first love in high school. I did find my first love in high school, but woo, that was rough.
Right. I mean, I honestly, I wasn't too fucked up about it because me and her had already established that we were just going to be friends. So when she decided to date him, I was like, all right, cool, whatever. But it wasn't until like after high school that she finally told me. I told her, look, we're not in high school no more. We're not kids no more. I don't want a friendship, whatever. And she politely told me, she doesn't want to be with me. So my first crush broke my heart, even though it was years later, but she was still always my first. So I feel like that was still going, either way, it's going to be deeper.
100%. Yeah.
But it was all with respect, and she had just she didn't just say too much, So
I'd rather be respectful and tell you like, hey, nah, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Like I love you as a friend, but I don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
A lot of people nowadays can't say that shit. They can't be like, hey, I love you, but not as a partner. I love you as a friend.
Right.
And it's hard, but I mean we're grown. We're grown but childish. But I'm telling you right now, these younger generations, they don't know about that. They don't know about being heartbroken when you love someone. So everyone falls in love every 10 seconds nowadays. You look at
Shit.
celebrities.
In 5. I'll follow you up in 5 seconds. First time you bring it on,
I'm a
I love you.
Pisces. I fall in love in like fucking 1 second.
I'm a Pisces too.
Girl, what's up?
We
Oh,
fall in
shit.
love in the first breath.
I'm
Oh
so
wow.
Breathe on me. I love you for life. Just don't fuck with me. I love
Taurus.
you. Just do what I say, and we're gonna be cool.
Oh no.
Oh,
No,
We're great.
no.
Fine.
that's a little controlling right
that's
there.
that part right there. That's that part.
Little controlling right there. Let's talk about that.
We are controlling,
Babe,
but I'm working on it. I have been working
Okay,
on
as
it.
long as you do it. As long as you know.
I have been working on it. I'm aware of it. You know.
But yeah. So I mean, with what you said, like, dang, I forgot the point I was gonna make. But yeah, it hurts more when it comes from that first person that you for some reason you just automatically start imagining your life with them. And it was like, I'm gonna do right about you. So has everybody here had their host stage, like that point where it was fuck everybody?
I'm gonna tell you
Boy,
right
that's
now.
like
You look at my Facebook. I guarantee you, there is a hashtag on there that says "Whole Life 2020." Whole Life 2020 hashtag. I did the whole thing, and I was
Okay, so
and I was still at the strip club back then, so it was
yeah, it was out there.
out there.
Okay, so you was in 2020. Trey, when was yours?
boy, it's like well, I've been in this relationship for 4 years. So 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Oh, okay, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Bonnie, when was yours?
She said right now.
No, definitely not right now. I'm not getting.
Oh, life 2019.
I can't even. Because I've been in relationships. I was with my child's father for like 5 years. Prior to him, I would say about 2013. I would give myself about 2013-ish.
Okay.
But honestly though, I can't even say it was I can't say it was a whole stage for me though. Like I can, it wasn't really a whole stage. It was just more so of
just finding myself like partying.
Like it's more like it is what it is. Like if you like me, cool. If you on the time I'm on, then okay, big. We gonna do what we do, and it's just that. You know what I'm saying? Like
right there. I wouldn't say I had a whole phase.
I wasn't out there like banging every night, but I was
Okay, so let's put some limitations around whole phase because everybody has different types, right? Whether they're just dating without emotions or they're having sexual encounters without emotions or whatever. So everybody can stay, at what point and in what mindset you were in during your quote unquote don't care period. Let's say that. Don't care period.
Go ahead. Ladies first.
That would be about 2013 for me. I was about to agree with him. I've never really had like a whole stage. I just had I wasn't in a relationship, so I had like a sneaky link stage around 2014, like somewhere around that time. But I got a relationship again. I'm a Pisces. We love love.
Hey, we love love.
Give love.
We're delusional.
Delusional. I mean,
Trey, when was yours?
It was honestly I guess it would be off and on type of situation because it kind of goes in with the whole thinking that I'm in love with somebody type of situation and find out they're not the one, all that stuff. I'm thinking it's love and it's not love, all that. But I think honestly when it really hit was when I got when I got my first apartment, I think that was 2014. 2014 when I got my first apartment. That's when I felt like hella independent. I was on my I ain't have shit in that motherfucker but futon
But
laying on the, you know what I'm saying?
TV
Like,
on the
but you couldn't
ground.
tell me nothing because the shit was mine. So I'm like,
Yeah.
hell, if whoever I want to invite over, I'm finna invite over type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you said
Hold
what?
on, so you was 21, right?
Time to party.
Okay, it was time to party. You said what, was I 21? Was I 21?
Yeah,
No.
2014. I was like 21, right?
Nah, maybe. I don't know.
I'm not good at math. That's why I asked you, was it 21?
I was
No, I don't think I was 21 just yet. Or maybe I was. Shit, I don't know.
Okay.
I was out of the house at 17, so I can't remember.
Yeah.
So my whole phase, or my adult hoeing, or my emotionalist interactions with the opposite gender, was in high school. I did all my hoeing in high school. Louisville was terrible. Oh man! As soon as I moved out of Louisville, I had to change my name. That's when I started going by Trey, because I was like, look, I don't want people knowing me from Louisville saying, look, don't mess with Jaleel, because he done dated everybody in Louisville, right? So it was, I want to say, between 2010 and 2013, give or take a year. Now I paused it because came 2015, I got married. 2015, I got married, and then 2022, I want to say 2022, yes, middle 2022 is when I got divorced, and I resumed. I had to get back on that horse. So, yeah, get back on it, right? I can't hear you. Oh, there you go.
Oh, were y'all reading my book?
Yeah, we were trying to.
Trying to.
Oh, go ahead. Finish the story.
Yeah, but I had to get back on that horse. And actually, I want to say that phase of my life before in high school was a lot more boring. Okay, I'm sorry. So I stopped my phase again in 2022. Let's say it was September, October, somewhere around there when I started it, and then I stopped it. Came like February of this year, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna start dating with intentions, right? Because that was the adult thing to do nowadays. So I was like, all right, let me just put them back up, and start treating these women with respect, and I don't want my daughters to start. I don't want my daughters to start, just seeing, women in and out the house, stuff like that. So that started getting in my head a lot. So I had to stop it. But dang, I forgot what I was gonna go back to. What was I saying before that?
Was it? Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. I didn't got no kids, but when I was since I known you at Pizza Hut back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went to UNT. That was my whole days, like my real whole days. It was I was in a fraternity and everything, just like whatever happens.
Oh yeah, you was banking. Yeah, it was just falling out your pocket, wasn't it?
Yeah, out of there.
You was walking down the street, falling out your pocket.
Done. But I don't want that shit no more. I want a real person. You know what I mean? Hey, them hoe days are go. I'm 33 years old, man. Them hoe days are over.
Yeah, I'm done with it. But I actually,
wife. Let me get a first wife. That's what I want. A first wife.
Yes.
I
enjoyed my first wife.
Well, no, I've proposed twice, and I've done some stuff. I've like helped them out of their shit, but I've never gotten married. I want my first kid. Like I'm still 33, no kid, man. I want a fucking kid. I want someone I can give me a boy that I can just throw a ball to. Give me a girl I can just throw a ball to. Like whatever. You know, that's my first. You're talking about first tonight. That's what I want. I want a 1st
Mhm.
of that.
I feel it.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I want.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
definitely.
and
I don't care if they go do whatever they want. I want a first kid. First wife that I can call my own. You know what I mean? Like not my own, obviously, but my own like love. You know, like I've had my first love, but when we were talking about first loves, I've had many first loves, and I think everyone has. But there's always that one love that is there.
That trumps everybody. That trumps everything.
Fucking right.
everybody.
Your person. You want your person.
I want my person. And I want my little mini-me. Man, I know, man. Oh my goodness. I almost had one. She's right here. I almost had one. Didn't happen. I want one.
I want that. I feel like 2024 is gonna be your year. 2024 is gonna be your year. Just the next girl that you give a chance to. Next girl you give a chance to, just say, hey, look, this is it. You done. This is over with. Either gonna take these rings or take these hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna
take this ring, you're gonna take these hands.
I'm gonna come every night and like, Daddy's home, like all this shit.
Exactly.
Put me like Usher, Daddy.
I just feel like at this point in like adult life, you just get to that point like yeah, like you like either you gonna take this ring or you gonna take these hands. Like you get one or the other, and sometimes it just gotta be like that.
Or you can get this. You can get this one.
Right.
Get this one. That's it.
Nah, you doing this. I'm doing this.
Oh shit.
Doing this. Like you can go waste my time.
Wow.
Throw them up. Throw them up. For you leave out that dough. Leave out that dough limping.
All right.
This is gonna be recorded, and I just want to say for my the people the people that's gonna be prosecuting me and judging me by my peers. This was all for jokes.
I
did end up putting
hands up, didn't shoot. Leave me alone, bro. Like didn't do
it. Yeah, like it was a joke. It was a joke. I'll make sure I don't cut this part out.
Loosen your wedgie. It's okay. We're all responsible adults. We're gonna joke. We're childish but grown.
Childish but grown.
Exactly.
Don't come over here.
All right, all right, so now we gotta get to the down and dirty. So in this part of the episode, we laughed about our first heartbreaks and who our first crush was, and our expectations of our coming up first, which is what Jeff said. He wants that person, he wants that those first experiences that you have with your person. So we're gonna move to a little bit more shy subject. Everybody pull up your britches, pull up your panties, right? And we're going to talk about first sexual embarrassment. Like what was the first embarrassing thing that happened to you sexually that you will never get over? I already told mine. The one with the transformer, I already told mine. So I'm not gonna say it again.
Zip it. You zip it. Zip it.
The only other one I have, the only other one I have is when me and this girl was I had moved. I was in Lancaster And then I moved all the way to Denton to stay with my grandma. And then me and this girl was still dating from Lancaster. So I was like, all right, well, on the weekends, I go back to Lancaster because my mom wants me to come and visit for the weekend. So I would drive all the way down there, but I had to make a pit stop before I went and got stuck at the house at my mom's place, right? So the pit stop was, I think y'all know what the pit stop was. So anyways, I was dating this girl, and we was getting it in my car. Smart car. It was a small car. I had a 95 Honda Prelude. Very small, kind of like a Porsche. The way it's built, two-door car. I decided to park at a park like everybody else in the world. You know, you go to the park. It's dark. It's secluded. At nighttime, ain't nobody there.
What part? What part?
The park in Lancaster. It was not Fred Park, not Fredmore. No,
yeah,
no, everybody at Fred all the time. No, this was in Lancaster. So I don't know what park. I knew the park was there. It was a big parking lot, so I could park anywhere. Anyway, so I picked her up. We went to the park. We were in the middle of doing the do. My problem is I last too long. I know that's a problem. I have that problem. I'm figuring it out. I last too long. So the reason why I say that.
Good on you. Then
what do you mean too long? My longest, like sexually, my longest is a good movie. I think it's my ADHD. I don't be focused. Most of the time. So it's not until I do this one move is when I actually have it. Don't worry about it. I'll show y'all the move. I do a Patreon. I'm gonna do that.
The move, but see my yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, there's that one spot you hit that is less. It's like
it's the one spot.
There's a one out. I'm like, I don't want this shit. It's like,
right. It's the one that's you get the you get the groove in, right? But look, check this out though. So you know, we doing the do or whatever, but the issue became when I left my lights on in the car and I was parked. So right here is where we park, right? So this is the front of the car, lights are beaming, and this is the back of the car. So I didn't realize my lights were beaming at this house across the street. And apparently it was beaming into somebody's bedroom. So they see me at the park and they call the police. So the police show up. I'm butt-ass naked. I'm butt-ass naked trying to roll back over to my side of the car. She trying to put her clothes on. And they hurry up and bang on the window. And they forced me to get out naked. I had a shirt on, but they forced me to get out like Johnson out. I'm like, dang, can I get dressed first? And he's like, no, sir, you might have a weapon. I'm like, I do have a weapon. You don't see this bazooka? But I'm like, I'm telling them like, what? 1 second, let me get my clothes. I'm already caught, so at least let me get my clothes on for y'all, you know. So they were like, no, you got to get out. So they made her get out, and it was like, how old are you, or whatever. And I think at this time I was like 17, 18. So I think I had just was at the threshold of where they couldn't take me really. They were thinking about taking the car, but they were like, you know what, y'all need to get home. They let me slide. That was a blessing in disguise for some reason because they let me slide. But it was embarrassing to me because not only did I get caught with my pants down, literally, pun intended, she had to get out the car with barely her clothes on, and then we had to make that awkward drive home with them following us. Now they didn't tell my parents, but it was just that awkward drive home. Was like, damn, we about to get our ass whooped. Yeah. And so they were like, right. And it was like the only reason why y'all got caught is because y'all's car, you left your lights on, and they thought somebody, you know, something other than this nefarious was going on and so they called us. I was like, damn. So every time now when I do it, I make sure the lights off. I turn the whole car off. I open the door and everything. So those automatic lights, no lights, nothing happened. So yeah. So that's my other embarrassing thing. So who wants to go next? I got more stories like that though. It's crazy.
I mean, yeah, I do too.
Stuff.
I don't think I ever had an embarrassing moment besides I farted in a nigga face while he was giving me head. That was it. But other than that, I haven't had any.
But honestly, though, to me, I don't even think that's
any embarrassing. Like
I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't count that as embarrassing, low key. Because some people are into stuff like that.
So you know what? Like I'm gonna say it right now.
You think
like,
you farted while somebody gave you your head?
Yeah, fart it could have been a queef. Like you know what I mean? Like
yeah, somebody straighten their coochie if they farted on me.
Long ass. It wasn't a queef.
Like, I'm doing like this.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like like you banging it so hard, like it queefs out, like the air. You know what I mean?
So this was full on chimichanga breakfast, lunch, and dinner from 2 days ago. Like full on back leaf. Excuse me, back up.
See, I would have hit you right in the coochie.
That's why it's embarrassing because it wasn't those little set leaves. It was like a full
right in the coochie.
It was a full-on marination of things.
Wow.
But you know what? Honestly, I'm not even gonna hold you like that. I have been in that situation too. I didn't fart in her face, but it came real close. I had to, hey, all right, you got to stop real quick because let me let it simmer for a second because I don't know. It was bubbling and stuff, and you just started at the wrong time. Like, I do you. I do you.
You're not wrong.
Oh wow! But no, other than that, I haven't really had any embarrassing moments. I don't think.
I really don't think that I've had any either. Just because I'm adventurous, so I'm like whatever happens, like shit. It is what it is, type shit. Like that's really me.
Yeah.
I think honestly, the only thing that I probably was embarrassed about initially, but kind of got over it, was when my mom found out that I got serviced in the junior's parents' office while they were at home. And she told my dad. I guess she thought that telling my dad was like he was gonna be like, "No, you're not supposed to be doing stuff like that." This and that. Because I was like, "Oh Lord, she done figured it out. She done found out. Like, what am I gonna do?" And look, he took her about. He's about. Well, I don't know what you want to say yourself, but attaboy. And I was like, "Oh well, shit. Well, there you go."
Right. See, I had something totally different. So this, I had something way totally different. So so I've been dealing with this girl. She lived 2 doors down from me, right? So we didn't have intercourse. We had only oral sex. Like we were just 69, or I was doing her or whatever. I really enjoy it. Like that. It's just really just like a place where I can go and think, you know. So like, you know, I just sit there and I think about my daily activities while I'm doing it. You know, what I have to do the next day.
So you're a munch. Huh? So you're a munch.
No,
big time.
But they
big time.
No, they were both a munch.
Mr. Munch to you, ma'am.
Okay.
Mr. Munch to you.
Mr. Munch.
Sir Munch-a-lot. Sir Munchkin to you, ma'am. Like, put some respect on my name. That's what I'm saying.
Excuse me.
But anyway, so
excuse me. Sir Munch-a-lot.
No, for real though. Like, so anyway, we were in the middle. Sir Munch-a-lots. Yeah. So, you know. But so we were in the middle of it, and her mom, who is she was just coming from Bible study. That's where we messed up, right? She had just came from Bible study, And she was like, "Is that the garage door over there?" I'm like, "Nah, baby, just don't worry about that. Right? I ain't hear nothing, right?" And she's like, "No, I feel like that. I hear the garage." And I was like, "All right, we'll go check real quick." So I don't know why every time I get caught in the closet. At any one of my stores where I'm in the house with a girl.
In the closet.
For some reason,
R. Kelly
right?
shit.
For some reason, my dumb self always go hide in the closet. I've been caught 5 times by 5 different parents. I've been caught 5 times by 5 different parents in the closet. And I don't know why I keep hiding in the closet. To this day, it's just always the safest place to hide. You know, it's just, somewhere that you automatically go. Right? So, anyways, she found my shoes in the middle of the floor. What?
I said it's probably because there's a lot of clothes in there, so you probably thinking that you're gonna be hidden behind them clothes.
Now I do have a story.
I only hit one time in somebody's closet behind some boxes. Yeah, I only hit one time behind some boxes and tried to hide, and it didn't work out. I don't know why it didn't, because the guy he didn't have no knees. I mean, he didn't have no bottom legs of his knees. So I don't know how he saw me, but that's a whole different story. It was a whole different girl. But this girl, her mom caught me in the closet. So I know it was crazy. I gotta tell y'all that story one day. But her dad didn't have no knees. I mean, he lost the bottom parts of his leg, and he only walked on the stubs, right?
Am I going to hell for laughing at this?
He ended up catching.
You're definitely reserving the seat. You're definitely.
I was just saying, because I don't feel like I should be laughing about it.
It's even worse.
Your seat is literally gonna be reserved. RSVP.
It's even worse because I let him pull me out the closet. Like, he had me by the shirt. I let him pull me by the closet. He's 4 feet tall.
Wow.
He pulled me out the closet and had me hemmed up on the bed. Yeah, I was like this, right? But in any case, eventually I realized this nigga's 4 feet tall. Why am I letting him hem me up on the bed? He ain't got no legs.
I was just about to say, you let a nigga with nubs hem you up? Wow.
It clicked in my head. I was like, dude, I can just get up and run.
Need
and get
him.
out of here.
You literally could have hit him with a knee.
So, anyway, but the girl's mom ended up coming over there to my house. This is the other girl. The girl's mom that I was munching on ended up coming over to my house and telling my mom. Now, this is where I was mad, because the mom didn't know where I lived. She never saw me before. So the girl snitched me out and told her where I lived. And so she came over, she told my mom, and my mom was very disappointed. But my stepdad at the time was very proud of me. He was like, just next time, don't get caught. So when I got caught again, he was even more disappointed in me. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So yeah, the guy hit me up, and he ain't had no legs. And I felt like, but I think the issue is when he caught me the second time, but he didn't realize I was the same dude from before. So we'll talk about that story another time. But yeah, I have a lot of. I was still hiding in the closet. I hid in the closet again. I was like, you're not gonna think about me being in the same place twice. I was like, the best criminals hide in the same place twice. They're not gonna find you, right? So that's what I ended up doing. Yeah, Jeff.
Wow.
No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, you ain't gonna find it the same place twice. Not doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just
who knows what's wrong with
anybody.
anybody. Ain't nobody. Ain't nothing wrong with anybody.
All right, so next question. Everybody ready for the next question? Nobody told their embarrassing story. It was just me being out there.
Oh no,
opening up my heart and stuff. Real quick. But it's okay.
It was basically the same thing as yours. Like I got caught at Inwood Theater off of Alpha Road. Same thing. Getting fucked in the car. And then he came up with his flashlight. He goes, we know what you're doing. We saw you on camera. You need to leave." And I was like, "All right, well, I don't really have embarrassing stories because I'm not embarrassed for what I do."
That
I would have asked him, was it a good angle?
Yeah, shit.
like on me. Give me a copy
Can I
of it.
get the
need to see it.
recording?
Right? Can I get the
Right.
video?
Can I get the recording? Like, hey,
I was like, all right, well, I just came out of your theater and yeah, give me a whole fucking video of it. I'm good with that.
that's wild. All right. So since you started us on that, that was gonna be my next question. Have any of you guys, when was your first time? And I'll figure out the other subtopics I want to do to that. But when was the first time that you decided to record yourself during sexual activities?
I'm vanilla, baby.
It wasn't what you thought it was gonna be.
Wait, hold on. It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, or no? Did I know what I was doing? Did I know what I was doing?
No.
Was it?
So when you went back and watched it, right? Was it what you thought you were doing? Like, you know how you be singing in the bathroom and you like, oh, I'm hitting the note, but when you record it, you sound like the dude.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I got pictures on my phone. I got videos on my phone. The first time ever I did it, I mean, you can't. You're never gonna know how it feels like when you do it compared to like when you watch it. It's like listening to your voice. If you go in right now and you do your voice, you're never gonna know like, oh, that's my voice. That's weird. It's crazy to you, right? When you do that, it's different. But hey,
You need it.
it was good.
Bro,
You need it.
let me tell you something. You
Good.
pulled that. I don't even want to say what I was going to say. So hold on.
We need it. We need it in here.
I got pictures. I got videos. I don't care. But it's not. It's never gonna be what you think it's gonna be. Because
See,
if
mine,
you think about it, huh?
I always upload mine to my hard drive so that I can never be caught with it. And I got a password protected, so this is my hard drive.
I put it right here because I don't give a
wanna
fuck
see
if I don't get caught with it. I'm not gonna put it on there. No,
He is funny.
I'm gonna put it on here because I don't care who catches me with it because that's what I did. If I wanted to do it, I would do it.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind if people watch my sex video. I feel like me
Who
personally,
cares?
no, it didn't turn out how I thought I was doing it. See, me, I thought I was being like a porn star, and I was
I mean, shit, we all think we're a porn
like,
star. We all think we're a porn star. It don't matter, but we not. Like, it don't matter. But, like, if you do our amateur shit, like, we're not getting the whole fucking.
That's the best porn.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Shit, the best
Give me
porn.
all amateur.
The best porn is
See, I be looking back at it and be like,
saying
it wasn't
so fucking.
Why isn't my lighting as good as theirs? I need to do this better. I actually thought about doing OnlyFans one time with this one girl I dated, but she wanted me to create it, and I was like, look, you gonna get more views than I would, and you can market better than I can. So yeah, let's do it on yours, and I gotta have a master because
that's
I
a
plan
whole
on being a public figure
right now. That's a whole nother topic. Girls asking to be you a part of their OnlyFans? No, because look, let's be real.
No.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Am I wrong? It's women mostly, right?
Yeah.
Right? Am I right? Do we come to look at pussy and tits? No. I mean, there are some like trans and stuff like that. Okay,
There's a lot of men on OnlyFans.
I mean, shit. I'm telling you, let's go. Like, we out here, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's directed towards straight heterosexual men. It always has been, always will be. It never will change. Like,
meet me on Twitter.
You know what? That's crazy because you don't ever have to watch OnlyFans go on Twitter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They post it for free.
Yeah.
Like, why
For free.
First of all, why am I paying $6 a month to watch it when I could just go on Twitter and see 2 minute clips?
Pornhub.com.
Pornhub.
I watch
Pornhub.
Pornhub.
You can go on Pornhub.
I don't
right
use
now.
Pornhub no more. It's so basic. Look, we're not using Pornhub in 2024. Look,
Y'all give me some
okay,
good porn
we're either
sites.
using Twitter.
Same goddamn thing every single time. No, you know what you need to
We
do?
either
Go on
using
Reddit.
Twitter.
Go on Reddit. Go on Reddit.
I was just about to say
sir.
Reddit.
Sir,
I was just about to say
okay,
Reddit.
look.
I really was, because the other one.
if you want
some
if you want
nasty,
multiple categories,
you go on Reddit.
or
Guarantee you. Some
Lord. You know what? If I want some nasty stuff, I go on Sexy Red's Twitter. That's what I do. Because that girl is terrible. But yeah, we're not. Yeah, it'd be some real nasty stuff on there. But yeah, we're not using Pornhub in 2024. Let's upgrade our porn. Can we do that? Yeah, can we upgrade our porn going into 2024?
In 2024, let's just be sad motherfuckers. That's what we are. We're old. I don't know about y'all.
I will
I'm
not.
I'm gonna say speak for yourself. I ain't know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say speak for yourself because I'm beating my clit.
Good.
I'm beating my clit to the best porn.
Me too.
2024.
Exactly. Let's look at better porn.
Call me DJ Bonnie Ray.
Not DJ Bonnie Ray.
DJ and wicked.
So we actually did have one comment actually towards that. Miss Paris Tyler said, "My mother caught me DJing. I was full on scratching the record on the turntable, butt naked." Ooh. So y'all ever got caught by your parents?
So what
I
you
have.
do,
I did, and I got my ass whooped. Oh, excuse me. Can I cuss on here?
Yes.
Yeah,
I got my ass whooped. Chi whooped my ass. She walked in on me DJing. I was playing line music, reggae, the whole 9-9, and
not reggae.
going to town, and she whooped my ass. I don't know. It was definitely going down.
See, the disrespect is when they don't. Never mind. That's going too far. Never mind.
They don't not.
You know what? Actually, no.
Go far.
Look, I'm gonna finish afterwards. Either way, like I had this plan for the day. So
Right.
Look,
You whooped my ass.
Look,
Guess what? I still went back to DJing.
I'm gonna still finish, like, because I had a mission.
Yeah. Gotta finish this. You told me never to be a sucker. You told me don't be a loser, a winner. Always.
So, right. Look, you taught me not to quit. I'm not a quitter, right?
Good. Quitting.
So,
let me get back to me.
So my mom actually called me. I was in the living room. I don't know. I don't like it. I stopped liking it in my room, right? I was like, I need to be more free. I need more adventure in my life. I need this to be a little bit more spicy. Huh?
It's shower and toilet. Like if you trying to,
you know what? No, because the porn echoed, right? So I wasn't watching porn. I don't like doing it in the bathroom because I feel like it echoes and you can't get it as loud as you want. This was back in 2010, right? We didn't really have headphones like that. I didn't. Y'all did,
no,
probably, but I didn't.
We got to the point where we did it in our head.
You just wanted everyone to hear you beating your meat.
I'm sitting here on the phone like this, like trying to hear the noise and stuff. I'm like, I want to see the video too, right? Anyway, but I want
you want volume one going like this, like
So I
Do
wasn't
you
actually,
grunt when you do you grunt when you make? Do you moan?
No, I do moan during sex.
Oh my gosh! Oh my
No, I don't do none of
Okay,
that.
like
So this
Nah,
is before I
just
actually
I'm making
got into porn.
You're not into porn.
So this is before I got into porn, right? So I'm just going off of the dome, right? I'm just, just going off the top, right? So I'm in the living room. I'm on a big couch, so I can spread out my legs, right? And so I'm sitting there just going ham. It's like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. So I'm like, everybody's asleep. This is a perfect time for me to just, let one go real quick, right? So
Wow.
all of a sudden, now I'm here, boy, what you doing? Oh, my heart dropped. My heart dropped.
That's crazy.
Because
That's
why did I see your mom? Was this a nigga?
just
most definitely.
I could
Yeah.
definitely see her now. I'm picturing it.
In the moo
man. My
Right,
heart dropped.
right, right.
My heart.
Mama, I'm not doing shit, Mama. I'm sorry
My
to
heart
God.
dropped because
This is too
That's what I
funny.
knew.
I
This was
swear.
the end of my life. Like I knew this was the end of my life. But this is where she messed me up. She was like, take your ass to your room, right? So I went to my room, right? I hurried up, put on my pants, went to
And
my
what'd you
room,
do?
right?
You keep your pants back off and you fucking jerked it again,
She
didn't
come,
you?
Nah, I was too scared because I was like, she about to go get the belt. She about to go get a switch. I don't even know what kind of ass whooping this requires when you get caught beating your meat on your mama's couch. So I'm sitting there in my bed with the covers on me, just in fetal position because I don't know what type of butt whooping I'm about to get, right? So she never came. I'm up 12 hours in my room waiting for her to come because the worst butt whooping you ever received is one out your sleep, right? Because that's just terrible. So I was like, I'm gonna be up for this one. I gotta be awake. If I'm gonna die, I'd rather be awake. Know what's happening.
Let me.
So
that's the worst.
She didn't.
Right.
Right. She never came though. She never came. So I come outside. 12 o'clock is lunchtime. I go in the kitchen. I make me a sandwich. I wash my hands first, but I go in the kitchen. I make me a sandwich. And she comes in there, awkward silent, just dead silent, right? I'm trying to act like a mouse in the kitchen, like she can't see me, and I'm trying to hurry up and make my sandwich and go back into the room. And then she was like, "Jaleel, don't you ever do that on my couch."
Too bad I've done it before.
That
Right. This ain't the first time, mama, but okay. But no, she left it at that. I didn't get no whooping. Nothing happened. So I'm like, all right, cool. So that was another embarrassing moment for me when I got caught on my mama's couch. Yep.
yeah. I'm the reason.
Streets.
I'm the reason why my mama put cameras in the house. Cause
Were you hunching in the house?
I definitely was. So
You know what? Never got caught having sex with my mom.
Her and my stepdad, they decided to go out for the night. So I'm like, okay, cool. I already know that, they finna be out for a minute because I know how they party. So I'm like, okay, cool. It is what it is. So at the time, I was talking to somebody that lived all the way in the Oak Cliff area. So what I do, I go scoop them up. I done got some cheap wine from the gas station. Like it was very much one of them nights. And I had like this blue light in my room, all that stuff. I had the radio in my room, everything playing, all that. The only thing I did not have in my room was a lock. So I literally had to close the door. And when I closed the door, right behind it was my closet door. I opened that up So that way, if anybody tried to come in, they really couldn't come in all the way. And the way that my room was set up, if you was to crack my door open, you would actually see my bed. So we was on the floor.
That's the best sex on the floor.
On me, rug burns and everything. Stop playing.
What?
But the problem was, so we had the wine in the dining room, and they put their shoes next to the table in the dining room. So when they came in, when my mama and my stepdaddy came in, that was the first thing that they seen. Boy, next thing you know, I hear that door opening up. I was like, fuck. So my mom was like, "What you doing? What you in here doing? What you doing?" I was like, I ain't I'm frozen at this point. Like, I ain't say nothing. She can't see me because the door, like the door is jammed, so she can't come in. So she goes to her room. I tell them, I said, get dressed. So they get dressed. They stay in my room. She come out. Well, who is this that you got in my house? Who is? I said, you don't know her. She was like,
Right, you don't know her. Why?
Right. Just casually. You don't know her.
I'm like, you don't know her. She was like, you get them and get y'all ass out my. I was like, okay. So she never seen this girl. She never seen who this girl was, like, at all, which I am so thankful for, because if she knew who it was, she would have been pissed. It was actually one of her friend's daughters. But anywho,
Oh wow.
yeah. So with that being said, that was when I almost got caught, because I got caught, but I didn't get caught. But my stepdad was just like, I think that's when him and my dad decided that they wanted to talk about using condoms and diseases and all the other stuff. I said, bro, don't worry about it. I'm finna be more discreet. Every time, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna be more discreet about my shit. That's really what it's gonna be. I'm just gonna be more discreet about my shit. But,
You know what? I wasn't all that discreet when
Oh, who the fuck is this?
I didn't think about it. Like the only thing on my mind was getting in, getting out.
Really?
Honestly, I didn't start. I think I was just automatically smart about mine. Besides when I got caught masturbating on the couch. But when it came to another person, when it came to them being at my house, I knew. Okay, I had 10 minutes. Look, you need to go ahead, come down the street, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I've done it a lot of times at my mom's house, and I think I only got caught maybe once, and she didn't catch me. This dude that was staying at our house at the time heard me from the next room, the adjoining room that we had. You know, the wall was very thin, and he snitched on me.
Oh.
Nobody
It's
else
always
heard me.
someone that lives with you, because I swear.
Let me get my shit in and shut the fuck up.
Right, they ain't got no business being there.
That's how I got caught the first time I lost my virginity.
I'm telling you,
It wasn't even my mom that, it wasn't even Chi that caught us. It was Nikki's baby daddy, my cousin's baby daddy. And my sister was in the closet the whole time I was losing my virginity.
No, we're talking about
And my cousin's baby daddy walked in the room while I was losing my virginity, and then he went and told my mom and everybody in the house that I was in there getting my back blown out. And so when I came out, there was like this awkward stare, and everybody had this. And then that's when they had the major conversation, sex conversation, and then went and told the whole family that I was going to Pound Town.
what were you doing? I was getting
Yo, daughter down here sucking.
I mean, they even told Granny Bonnie.
Ooh.
Pow, Arthur. They told the whole family. So
the first time I lost my virginity was in this like rich white girl's house, right? And her maid came in, and I hid in the closet.
Oh wow.
Like,
Well, at least you were having rich sex.
Okay.
she didn't pay for shit, nothing.
Oh wow.
I have middle class sex.
Right?
I got low class sex.
It's just as nice. Just
I was blowing her back out too, so
the bed's a little stiffer.
imagine the maid coming in like,
the bed's a little stiffer.
hold on. Do you need a vacuum?
Bruh.
That was literally like a porn movie.
It really was, yeah.
The maid walks in while guy is taking girls to Pound Town.
Dude, if I
Like,
That was
what?
such a good description of Pornhub.
we would have made fucking millions. We would have made millions.
Right?
Oh, the maid's here. Uh-oh.
The maid walks in, she gets naked and starts doing a
Okay.
blowjob.
How much
Maid-
her maid looked better than she did.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh. So fancy.
Yeah, I was saying. Yeah, I was 17 years old. I was like, oh, that's the first time I ever had
Fancy
sex.
socks.
What's the first time y'all had sex? Mom was 17.
Ooh.
I was 9th grade, so what is that, like 15?
See,
16?
I fingered
Ish.
a girl in middle school. Fingered, all that shit. Can we say this, Jillo? Can we say this? We're gonna get deep.
No,
So
go ahead.
I fingered a girl, and I'm like, I ate some pussy and shit. But the first time I ever had sex was 17. I was in this girl's house. She had a mansion. I was like, all you hear is this. Can I come clean?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, at least you were having some rich ass sex your first time.
Yeah, look, I wasn't rich. I wasn't rich when I was growing up. I wasn't rich when I was growing up. I was well off. Like I lived an hour away from where I went to school. I went to a private school because only my grandparents, they took me in, everything, right? So my grandmother is the accountant. She was the accountant for the architecture firm that did the first Texas Ranger Stadium.
Oh.
So So I had that shit on my belt. I was like, oh, you want to go to the Rangers game, girl?
Well, you were in private school, so you're a bad boy because most private school boys are really bad.
I'm gonna tell you right now, downtown Dallas. I went to First Baptist Academy in downtown Dallas.
I know what you're talking about.
Girl,
I started having sex in 9th grade. That's not when I lost my virginity, but when I started actually having consistent sex, 9th grade. Now I tried 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, but it just it didn't really work out the way I thought it was gonna work out.
I was about to say, was your first time good? Because mine was like 5 seconds, and it was. Mine was like he was like
right now, like he said, like Jalil said, I can laugh, but I'm gonna tell you right now,
what was happening.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, do I see it here? What do I think? Yeah. Oh, that shit was.
Mine was with ashy socks, and it lasted like 5 seconds. I don't even know if he officially took my virginity, but whatever.
What's up with these ashy socks?
It's the same person. He's probably.
What's up with?
Better watch.
Facebook.
But I'm saying, what's up with these ashy socks? Can we get a story on ashy socks? Like,
because every time I see
ashy?
him,
Can I please understand that?
Every time I see him, he has these faded black socks on. It never fails. So I started calling him Ashy Socks.
Wait, is it me? No, I'm just kidding.
Right? Like, no. Don't look at your socks now. Little ashy socks. But yeah, it was okay. Yeah. I liked my second time better than my first time. I'm gonna just say that.
I was gonna say like that was my next question. Like
The next
your first
time was definitely better than the first.
Yeah. That first time he could have kept that. Like
the first time
definitely could have kept that.
like
Not you wanted a refund.
I do. I really do. I really do.
Refund. He said,
It's like 20-some years later, and I still want a refund.
Refund.
I do. I definitely do. I really do.
Not you want to pay
Refund me my
warranty.
coochie back. I need a refund my coochie back.
But I feel like everyone wants that refund. You know, like that first. Let's be real. The first time it's a refund. It's like, it's like, oh, I've never done this before.
I don't think nobody wants a refund from me.
It's good, but it's like,
I'm a god out here.
Yeah, facts.
I know it's somebody that want a refund from me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah,
I'm not confident enough.
I know somebody want a refund from me for sure. But I mean, it was both of our first times, so I mean, like now that's the only thing. You know, when you get too excited, that's what happened. But
yeah.
Now I know in the eating department though, because like I said, I was introduced to sex at a young age. So like I was eating out in third grade. Like it was
so Sir Munch-a-Lot. Sir Munch-a-Lot has a 20.
Let's say right now, like, okay, look here. So, the first time you ever ate pussy, I don't know if you have.
We have. Catch it, Albany. Catch it.
What the first time?
Jesus.
You fell in love. Oh my goodness, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, as
you know what? My first oral experience was not great.
I can't agree with you. As a woman, I have did some munchies.
Yeah.
And I do know how you fellas feel when you fall in love with the vajayjay.
Hey man,
it was nice. You know, when I did do it.
Oh, it's not always.
No, it's not always nice because I did have a girl. I was about to say I did have a girl before. I did do the little nasty with, and she definitely could have kept her vajayjay to herself.
Yeah, you got some of them that look.
Definitely could have kept the vagina to herself.
Yeah.
So I totally understand how you fellas feel.
But it's gotta be nice and like look here. I'm gonna tell you right now, like as a man, we gotta keep our shit clean. As a woman, they gotta keep their shit clean too, and it's give and take. I'm gonna tell you right now, woo, I'd much rather just done. Yeah, I don't know how y'all do it, because I mean I'm a big fat motherfucker, bro. I'm a big fat motherfucker. Like I don't know how these girls like. Oh, yeah.
I done had me a big boy before.
What's up, girl? Yeah.
Some of them big boys know how to slang them things. Some of them big boys know how to slang them things.
Hey, you know what time it is? It's that big boy summer or the winter.
Right. I don't know. I'm a throatologist myself in my department with the fellas, you know. But hey, I think we all are pretty skilled here. I can tell.
Yeah.
I can definitely tell we're all pretty skilled here. I can look at a person and usually be like, okay, I know you got something in the sex department. I know you can do something. I'm usually pretty good at that. Looking at someone and I can usually tell off top. Like
I'm a Pisces.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you right now.
I know that. You know. I mean, they gonna talk. They talk a lot of stuff, but you know, we're like a little different, you know. But you know,
what's everyone's age here? What's everyone's age? I know me and Jalil, like we're probably around that same age. I'm 33.
I'm 32, about to be 33.
Oh, so what you at?
I just turned 29.
29? No, you young still.
Here we go. Here we go with the food.
No. I will take over him on that because 29 is experience. Because I don't know about y'all, but at 29, baby, I was experienced. Like,
Hey, I'm very
29 is experience. That's not a baby.
very much there.
27 and on back, okay, you still got a little bit. But by 29 and at 30 start creeping, oh, baby, you've experienced. I give them that. I give a 29-year-old that and a 30-year-old. You got it. You got it. Because I know me. What we doing here?
We know what the fuck we want.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing?
We need.
You
Yeah.
know? Yeah. So.
We know what we want. We fucking need.
Yes. There you go.
Fucking doing whatever he's doing.
Oh, he's a freak. You know, men like Jaleel. I know men like Jaleel. Yes.
He said,
y'all are the in-closeted freaks more so. Like
I'm the fucking
not you. I ain't talking about you. We in the closet, out of the closet, up the closet, down the closet. Where you at? We here. We gonna give it to you. I ain't never met another Pisces that just wasn't like that. But
Hey,
Jaleel,
I'm gonna tell you right now, Pisces, the best sex in your life.
best sex in your life. Especially if you're an air sign.
I am saved.
A fire
in
sign.
Holyfield.
Yeah. Listen, that's why I keep my goodies to myself
over here
a lot. That's why I keep it to myself.
Missionary with the lights off and some candles.
What?
Yeah,
your mind.
If the candles are on my skin, then that's what we need the candles for.
But Jaleel. Oh wow. But Jaleel, you have that that goody act sometimes. And those men like behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Hey, babe. Behind closed doors, you find out real
quick. Whatever.
We chilling over here, you know. Yeah. You know.
Hey, behind closed doors.
I think I said a little too much about my munching earlier, but
yeah, I know.
But on the cool though. On the cool.
Try to censor it, but
on the cool though, you know,
the freakiest hoe on the camera.
We do some rope. We do some handcuffs.
Hey, let me ask
you know,
if you're on the first,
get a little vibrator, little rabbit. They help out during some back
What's
shots.
your sign?
Taurus.
Oh yeah, you're not a fuck. You're not a fuck. I'm being honest. I've never met a Taurus that couldn't fuck. Now I've met a Taurus that couldn't eat pussy, but you may be better than him. But I never met a Taurus who couldn't fuck. You know, Pisces and Taurus are actually like soulmates here. But
and cancers.
And Cancer. Oh, Jesus. And I have Cancer in my birth chart, so yeah, I'm part Cancer. But anyways,
went back to her very first time.
Taurus can fuck. What are you?
You went back to her very first time.
Who? Trey, what are you?
She said, hold on. She said,
I'm a Sagittarius.
You just had a birthday, right?
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
Yeah, I can fuck too. My baby dad is a Sagittarius.
I know. This I know.
Y'all are adventurous. Y'all will let us do anything to y'all.
Very.
Hey, let's see.
Like Sagittarius and Pisces are actually good. Like sexual Pisces and Sagittarius are actually like good together because we're both open to anything. Correct. Like we'll literally try anything.
Correct.
Together. Yeah. So yeah.
I got videos on that point right there. Let's go.
Seriously.
Ooh.
No, but seriously, I know we all can do something because I can tell, but we're all some
Jaleel, let's do this right here. The first drug you've ever done. Drug. I mean, that's a real talk, right? First drug.
Weed isn't a drug.
No, it's a plant. It's a plant.
Okay, because I started smoking weed in 11th grade and I've never stopped. I'm going on.
I was 13 when I did. Yeah.
Oh, I was 11, honey. Once my mama told me, as long as you don't smoke somewhere else, I'd rather you smoke at home. Oh,
Girl,
why did you tell me that? Getting high every day. The whole neighborhood
tell you
coming
right
over here to get high. Let's go.
my
Let's
mom,
go. But
my mom,
anyways, the first
same thing.
huh?
She said, if you smoke weed, you smoke weed with me. If you want to drink, drink with me. So my mom bought me all my beers and everything. My mom smoked it. Oh yeah.
I was just about to say my mama was the first person I smoked the blunt with. And there you go, Chi Chi.
GG.
Yep. There you go. First time I ever smoked. But see, we be having things in common, and people say astrology isn't
It's
real.
that
Or like,
spicy shit, you know, like gang shit.
right? But the first drug, like actual drug
Right.
that I've only done one other drug besides weed was Exos. Because I was up in we came in the Exo era,
Yeah, we did.
the ecstasy era. So Exos, that was it for me. And a hydro. I've taken a hydro, but just for recreational. And I didn't like it. I threw up and I never took one again.
Yeah, hydro don't do shit.
Yeah, that's about it. That's yeah.
I mean,
I
I did coke for 7 years. So
Yeah, I ain't never
Okay.
and
Huh?
I ain't never experimented at all. The only thing mm,
Yeah, that's the only thing I
I don't know.
experimented with.
Yeah,
My
I worked
drug,
in a
my
strip
drug
club for
always
7 years.
been
Okay,
my drug
see,
has always
that's
been
why.
so I never partake in the white girl or the sugar
the book.
booger or the booger
He
sugar.
said the
Yeah.
No,
Sugar booger.
I will definitely sell it to you before I take it. I'll sell it before I take it. So no, never,
That's what I did.
never.
I'm gonna tell you right now, like
But yeah,
them drugs.
I've never been I've never been one to really be into hard drugs like that. And even when I took an EXO, like that was like a once or twice thing. Like I took one time, I took an EXO, and I don't even think I took the whole EXO. I think I took half of it. And then when the Molly era came, the real Molly era came, not the rapper Molly
The
area.
dolphins. The dolphins.
Yeah, like the real Molly era. I may have tried it like once or twice because we used to have parties in Denton and stuff like that. But other than that, like I never was a drug person. I didn't even start drinking alcohol until maybe like 2020, really. Before 2020, I would sip on it here and there, like the Four Loko era. Even the Four Loko era, I didn't even really drink Four Locos like that. Like everybody around me
You don't even
did.
know what that Four Loco era though. Oh my goodness.
I was on the floor. You couldn't tell me nothing. For local,
Yeah, like see, all y'all and everybody was around me on it. Like I would sip it, but I never got drunk off of a Four Loko. Like, cause I never was an alcohol person until like maybe 2020, COVID year.
We'll get them from 7-Eleven, and we'll sit there and dump the brisk out. We'll dump that damn brisk out and then pour that shit in that damn brisk bottle. Take that hoe to school, bitch.
Yep, especially at an April house. Like everybody on the weekend, like everybody around me was the drinker.
y'all were bad kids.
Yeah, we've been bad kids. What do you mean?
Yeah,
y'all were
I was
bad kids.
I was outside. I was outside as a kid. I was outside. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was outside.
See, I thought I was terrible. Y'all doing way more than me.
I don't know.
That's another thing, like, bro, like like I said, I'm 33, man. Like, when I was growing up, like, if you want to talk about my first like fun, we were out there drinking out of spigots, like the water spigots and everything. We were doing all this shit, right? We were
yeah.
I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and like I did all this shit. Nowadays, like.
We got the real 90s experience and early 2000 experience because we were old enough by the time the 2000s came, but we actually like were born at the very tip of the 90s. So we still got to experience something.
They don't fucking do that shit. They don't do that shit nowadays. They don't go outside. You know what they do? They go do fentanyl, all this shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. Talking about drugs, all that shit. Hell no. Like I'm gonna tell you right now. My ex-fiance was on fentanyl. Like I got her off. I'm gonna tell you, it's different from what like what we're at right now.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy because like I think we respect ourselves more, but we hate ourselves more. Does that make sense? Like we respect everything, but we hate ourselves more because of what we went through. We went through a lot of shit. Like if you were born in the '90s, like shit's fucking crazy.
I
Like
was actually surprised as fuck to see people's when the fentanyl started just hitting hard in these last couple years. I really was surprised because of my field, my work that I do. Like that's what we give to patients to go ahead and end their
it,
life.
yeah, it's a new morphine. It's the morphine, right? That's what they.
It's not new. It's an old thing. That's
Well,
what
yeah,
they
no.
give you in hospice.
So
Like when you're on hospice, that's what we give. That's what they give hospice patients
to people that are dying, yeah,
to dying to quickly end their lives to
it's the new
go ahead and
morphine,
speed the
right?
process up.
So I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell you right now, like you want a first right here, Jalil. If you want a first, my first opinion is why are we doing this shit to people? Why are we giving people fentanyl?
Because
Why are
that's
we,
what the
why are
government
we
wants us
allowing?
to do.
Why are we allowing this shit?
Because it's population control.
Most
Say it again.
definitely.
Say it again. One more time.
It's population control
Yeah.
because they no longer can kill in the ways that the efforts that they've been taking to kill the people. It hasn't been working. It hasn't been working because they underestimate the genetics of a human being, especially of certain human beings. And so they can't kill us fast enough. It's not killing, it's not doing its job. So
It's not cracking the itties. That's what it
yeah,
is.
it's
It's
so
been
they
it's been on the 2000s.
so they found a quicker way. And everyone loves drugs, especially young kids coming up. And if the rappers love it, you're gonna love it. So, hey, that's what it is. They pushed it in the world. But how did the fuck did we get off of sex to drugs?
Because they go.
Hey, we can go back to sex.
Because he wanted to know what
No,
everybody's
that's
first
it.
love
It's fine what
was.
we're talking about, but we just did a whole 360.
Hey, I'm telling you right now that's good talk though. That's what
That
that's what
is
we're doing the podcast. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're doing this
definitely.
shit.
that is so funny. No, it was just funny to me because we just
But
went
I'm gonna
straight from
say it one more time. Why are we doing fentanyl? Why? It's population control.
yeah.
It's been like that shit for a while.
That's why I didn't take that COVID shot. And God bless you if you had to.
Nope, never would.
Me neither.
People
I
are
didn't
dropping
either.
like flies because of that shot.
And you know what? They have a new COVID shot coming out, right? There was a whole thing in Florida with the killer mosquitoes.
I'm telling you, everybody that took that shot gonna turn into a damn zombie. I think
Yeah.
it's something in that shot that's going. I swear, I could sound crazy, but I've
I'm
No,
working
seen
on
what
my
it does
headshot.
in my field. I've seen what it does to people, what it has done. But I think it's something in that shot that's gonna activate at some point, and you're gonna have to kill a couple of your family members
you know what?
because it's
Yeah.
something in that shot.
So when
I
I was at
could
the
be
strip
wrong.
club, whenever COVID happened, I was in the strip club,
Hmm.
right?
I already got hit
And
this.
this girl got
Oh
her
no, we're
COVID
talking about
shot.
different things. Never mind.
She fucking got it. It was like the flu. She's like, I felt like I was dying, and then had to give her a shot. It's like, all right, so we already got two shots going on. We got this shot, and then we got all this other shit going on. Like, like I said, the mosquitoes, all that bullshit. It's like, come on, man. Like, what else? What else?
Right.
What else?
They
Man,
want to take us out.
wow.
What is it? It's population control.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it's always been about. Population control. Same thing when they came out with crack cocaine and they, dispersed it into black population.
And guess what?
When they came out with, everything is always going to go towards population control.
Guess
Yeah,
what? It's gonna
Yeah.
get worse. It's about to
it's
get
gonna
worse.
get worse.
Why?
It's gonna
Why?
because you know
Because
what?
the
Because there's too
powerful.
many
It's
people
gonna get
out
worse
there.
because the group
Too
of
many people out
power,
there.
the group of superior individuals, they are now becoming the minority.
Mhm.
The large mass of
Say it again.
immigrants,
Say it again.
the
Say
the
that again.
most powerful group of people, the superior ones, let's call it what it is,
Let's go with
they're
government.
turning into the minorities. Hispanics are up 60% on everyone. They don't want that.
They don't want
So
that
it's
shit.
going to get worse. They don't. And that's a lot of part of why fentanyl is being pushed, because who's pushing the fentanyl?
The government.
Not just pushing after the government. Who pushes it after?
Shit. Everyone
The
in fucking.
Hispanics. The Hispanics.
Yeah, but you know what? So I'm telling you, they're pushing that because of the government. They're probably
Yeah,
giving them money.
of course.
They're probably giving them money to do that shit.
Of course. But they also don't want this large group of individuals who don't need them at all to take over. Hispanics are up 60%. 60% over all ethnicities. Hispanics don't need Caucasian people.
No,
Hispanics don't need black people. They don't need anyone. They have their own economic system. They know how to build a fucking house, a whole city in 5 seconds. They know how to produce together. They keep their families together. Their divorce rate is low. It's not high. It's low.
it's this. It's pretty much this.
Exactly. They multiply with their own kind.
They're also, and if you want to go, I'm not going to go into religion because obviously, like, I
They don't
don't.
really worry about black people because black people gonna kill each other anyways. We gonna do the job for them anyways. That's not who
That's
they're really worried about. And they gonna do it anyways because they don't really worry about black people because one, black people are already submissive off top. A black person becomes submissive to a Caucasian person the moment he picks up a phone and he's talking to a Caucasian person or she's talking to one. You're gonna change your whole ethnicity, your whole voice, tone of voice, your demeanor, everything.
yeah.
So we don't work there. That's the part black people are missing when it comes to this whole racism game. They're worried about you, but they don't. They're treating you like this because they know they don't have to treat you any kind of way because you're gonna accept anything that they treat you, any way that they treat you. You're already submissive the moment they step in front of you. They don't
Can
care.
I
It's
can I
these
say this right now?
motherfuckers.
Black
Go
people,
ahead.
African Americans, black people. Sorry, I'm white. Black people are doing this because you know why? Because the white people have fucking done this shit to them. Look at all this shit. You got the police. Get the fuck out of here. There's a reason there's a DWB driving my black.
Yep.
Bullshit. Right? I got more warrants than most black people I know. I'm a felon. I'm a felon. Fuck that shit. Like it's all about political bullshit. That's what it is.
Yep.
And, like there's shit. Like I agree with you on the Mexican people, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the Mexican people they come here and they do the work. But who's bringing them in? It's the white people, the coyotes. It's us.
Mm-hmm.
Bring them in. That's fine, cool. How about we just fucking open the borders, fucking do all that shit? Like, I
How
mean,
are
look,
you?
look. Like, I mean, what your average fucking money per hour is $7.25, right?
Yep.
No, but no one in America wants to work for $7.25. They want to be like, oh, well, I live in Texas. I want to make $19 an hour. I make $19 an hour, but I've also like worked my shit up. I've done my shit. Like I, it's there's shit that needs to be changed. Am I wrong?
They're not going to open those gates that border up
They're
because of
not.
everything I just because of everything I said. If we let Hispanics in, and I'm saying the government when I say we, if they allow Hispanics to freely come into this country, Hispanics will take over this country. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Hispanics are not even that submissive. They're not even as submissive as black people to Caucasians. But they will take over because they have structure. They have an economic system. They know how to build tunnels, wells. They know how to go underground. They know how to go places that the average person doesn't. Black people we're not going under tunnels across the United States. Some Indians, okay, they may be, right? Some of the other cultures, they may be, but most of them are not. They're just not. It's not happening. Hispanics are more powerful than everybody realizes. That's a lot of the reason why. Yes, they don't like black people. No, they don't want to give black people what black people deserve out of this country. No, they're scared of the black power, the genetics of the black man, the genetics of the black woman. They're scared of that. They know if we really are empowered as people and we really use the power, the smartness we have, the drive that we have, the love that we give, we could take over as well. But we become some ruthless people. We can be some ruthless people. But Hispanics are that's who they really want to stop. That's why they put so much effort into keeping them folks from over here. Asians as well, because people don't even realize and know all the stuff that they've been doing to Asians for decades.
Since World War One, you know, we used to Asians. If you're talking about Asians right now, like look,
Yeah.
we've been fucking them over. Even the Asians that were coming over from Iwo Jima, all that shit,
Mm-hmm.
we've been fucking them over. We can look, like I said, I'm a white person. You can see it. You can see it in everyday life. Like, yeah, we got the equality. Nah, it's no
The
equality.
genocide on the Asians is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Right here in the United States, people don't know that. They don't realize that.
No, it's every day. It's every day. Yeah.
They don't. But it's easy. It's obvious and easiest to see when they look at the businesses. Look at the business. How many times have you walked in a white neighborhood and seen an Asian business?
You won't. You see it on the. It's on
Now go in the black parts of town or the Hispanic parts of town where you're going to see them. You're going to see them right over there because they want to allow them to go into the white neighborhoods and put businesses. They want to allow them to get that money, but they'll allow them to get the black and the Hispanic and the others money, the poverty. They won't. They live in certain areas because they can only live in certain areas. Asians, at one point, Asians couldn't live in certain areas just like black
They
people.
couldn't. It was like ghettos. It was the ghettos. Like you understand, like the ghettos came from back when World War II, all that shit with the Jews, right? That's how we made. That's it. That's it. And like they actually put the Asian people in ghettos like that, but no one wants to look at that shit. Oh, everyone else. Look, I mean, like we look at like white people all the time, talk all this shit, like we're the master race, but fuck that shit, man. Like, who built this country? None of us did. The Native Americans did. Am I wrong?
And the crazy part about it, no, you're not wrong. And the crazy part about it, the first person to actually, outside of the natives, to even find America were a Hispanic guy, a Latin guy, a Latino guy.
It was.
America is literally named after a Hispanic man.
Mm-hmm.
America is Americano. That is his name. Columbus took it from him.
Look, we had so Columbus came in and he stole this fucking. He stole this
it
land,
from
right?
Americanus and the natives, and the natives were fucking Africans.
All of them, and then we had the Mayans. The Mayans, they built this shit.
They were Africans. All of them were Africans. Every native tribe, if you break it, go look, go do your research. Every native tribe is the original African tribe in Africa.
So if you look at the thing, Alaska,
I'm learning a lot right now.
If you look at Alaska, right, the Bering Strait right there, that was connected to if you're a circle world person, not a flat world person, right? Alaska, the Bering Strait was coming from Europe, right? So we had people coming over, and we broke that shit down for what? Because you know what? Religion. I'm gonna tell you right now, like I told you earlier, I was in a private school.
My first tattoo.
I was in.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready because
the Christian religion is nothing more than a West African doctrine.
So like you know what? When I was in 7th grade, I went and got the Satanic Bible and I read it. You know what it is? It's not hate everyone. It's not do this. It's be yourself and don't be an asshole. So for a long time, when I was at UNT, when I knew Jalil, or sorry, Childish Trey, I fucking my main goal was everyone has a purpose. It's to fucking die. But in
Yep.
between that, be a good fucking person. We have
Yep.
nothing in our life that is promised. There's a whole old joke that says nothing in life is promised except for death and taxes. That's
Yep.
it. So why are we fucking hating on people for anything?
Because that's how we were trained to do. Everybody has been programmed, and that's what everybody
Well,
doesn't
I
realize.
apologize.
Even white people. White people have even been trained. We're all been trained. This whole racism game and all of this teaching and all of that, it's all have been it's been programmed, and we're all programmed. And
programmed in your fucking head to think that this race is not better than this. Fuck that shit.
well,
Fuck
talk
that
to
shit.
your fellow counterparts because for some reason they have a disorder in their
Well,
brain.
Go ahead.
You guys have taught me so much right now, and we gonna have to figure out this government shit because first of all, they doing way too much. They done killed the Mayans. They done brought cocaine into America and then served it to the black folks, ruined the black standing. They done put something in the COVID shots that turned people into zombies. So now I gotta get my headshots ready for everybody. I'm sorry, Desmond, you're gonna be the first to go. And
you know the craziest part, I'm gonna just throw this in there in case some people didn't know. Slavery was actually taught by black people.
Yes, it was us catching everybody else.
A lot of black people don't know that.
You know what? I think I might agree on you with that because if you look at the African tribes, I saw a TikTok the other day, right, that was saying that they were doing a ceremony where they drank cow blood, and if they didn't fucking get it, if they didn't do it, they were casted out of the tribe, and it's like, so what's going on here? There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that we don't know that we need.
Okay, so you know who the Moorish men are, right? You know who the Moors are. Okay. Well, first of all, this is what black people don't realize because for some reason we have been trained to stop at slavery. We don't acknowledge who we were before slavery. If you talk to a black person about black history, it always goes back to slavery.
It's always the
same thing, same lines. Exactly. But no one goes back before slavery. There's plenty of evidence. The history is there. Let's talk about that. Before slavery, black people were some very ruthless people. We were not the nicest people. We were very intelligent. We were high fashion. We were all of that.
Very
cool. Very. Okay. Those genies y'all see in those movies and the men that used to always be, even in the old history pictures, you would always see that one black man that was standing there with a group of white guys and he didn't look like a slave. He would dress really nice. Okay. Those were the Moorish men. Moorish men, black people actually enslaved white people first. We had enslaved over 2 million white people first.
Wow.
We used to be pirates. That's why every time you see a pirate is in a character, it's always dirty. It always looks black. It always looks whatever. We were pirates. We used to sink their ships. We used to sink people's ships for fun, steal their money.
I am the captain now.
We were ruthless as fuck. No, seriously, we were ruthless as fuck. Anyways, white people basically took what we taught them. We taught them the slave trade because we were trading slaves. That's what we were doing. The Moorish men taught white men, the white fellas, how to slave trade, how to make money off of human beings. They basically learned it, flipped it on us. That's basically what they did. The superior attitude from the white woman actually comes from the black man. That's why black men have this infatuation with Caucasian women.
Black men actually made black
I thought it was
women
out of their opinions.
the mammies to white women. They had an infatuation with Ute women. That's where slavery came. That's where the dislike, the discord between blacks and whites came. It originally came from black people. They just took it, flipped it on us, did it 10 times worse, and it's only
Yeah, and
documented about
we
us. We only can find the documentation of us. That's it.
yeah,
We cannot.
and
You
there's
can
evidence
find
of
some
that.
documentation of them, but that's just what it is. That's what's facts, and I really wish everybody would stop fuck over it and stop being racist.
Yes,
Simple as that.
yeah, and there's evidence of that of them taking what we have and then flipping it on us. Because in the beginning we had all the diamonds, all the gold, all the land. They
Yeah.
had all the Bibles, right? Now we got
Yeah.
all the Bibles and they have all the gold, all the land, all the diamonds. Like they're all throughout history, they have cultivated, colonized, um, other people's stuff. They made it their own. And there's still evidence of that going into
Yeah.
now. We call it cultural appropriation. We call it stealing our shit, stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, and that's kind of like why I wanted to make sure that I made an understanding of what my podcast was about, because I feel like if I can't change everybody's mindset, I wanted to create a platform where everybody can come on here and give their opinion. Because I mean, that's what we need in this world right now. Is there's so
Because if
many
no one
people saying,
changes,
"Oh, this is my opinion, this is my opinion," and nobody's listening. But then if we did turn around and just listen and respected other people's opinion, I feel like a lot of things would be better. But everybody
people would
thinks
just
their
stop being
opinion
listened.
is more superior than the other person's opinion. So that's my thought on everything. But in any case, you
No,
guys,
that's true.
we're gonna have to cut this. Yes, we're gonna have to cut this short.
You're smart, buddy. I
I
like you.
I try, I read a book or so, as long as it has pictures in it, um, I gotta have a picture so I can know exactly what I'm looking at. But I appreciate you guys so much, Mr. Jeff, coming to see me again. We're definitely going to have to do this again.
Right?
Mr.
Can I
Trey,
just
finally coming to do this ominous experience podcasting with me. I got you. Go ahead, Jeff.
let me say one more thing? I appreciate y'all both, all three of y'all. Appreciate y'all. Great conversation. I'm on board with everything that you've been talking about. And can I just say the last thing I want to say is keep falling. Just get a fuck up, bro. Like, can we just do this shit? Can everyone get along? Why not? What's the point of not getting along?
Amen, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? What is it hurting that if we all get along together? Nothing, right?
Amen, brother.
That's all I want to say.
I love
But
you people, and I love
no,
talking to
so
you.
and I feel
I
like the
love
only reason why
Because of politics. It's because of politics and bullshit.
sorry.
That's it.
No. So I think it goes deeper than that, right? So, if
So
we
who
go
are
back
y'all
to that,
voting
that
for
original
next year?
saying, women are made for men, and stuff like that. But as men, we're
We're all
made
made for
as, alpha. We're always wanting to be dominating or in any type of form of relationship, friendships, spousalship, whatever the case may be. So I feel like the superiority is just
it's our
a
heart and soul.
genetic, not so much a genetic, but it's in everybody's
Being.
mentality
DNA.
and just their being, right? Yeah, just their being for wanting to be superior. So that's why we got to get over our egos and say, you know what, you do have a good opinion. You know what, let me cultivate that, or let me add that to my life. Or my mother-in-law used to say all the time, my opinion is like a buffet. You can either take it or you can leave it. So if we went by that logic consistently, like, yeah, okay, you have an opinion, I respect that. Unfortunately, I don't share the same. I can't see myself acclimating to that opinion, but I'm not going to say your opinion is wrong or whatever case may be. So I think that's where it stems from, is everybody thinking their opinion is more important or superior than the other person. So in
Oh
any
no,
case,
never.
What Mike
I
never
don't
told
know,
me.
but
so
I like talking to y'all. And is Jeff right?
Yeah, Jeff with a
I
G,
like
baby.
it.
we call him
I
G
liked
off.
everything.
G off.
I liked everything you said. You're really smart. You're on your shit. I like having a conversation with you. You too, Jaleel. I'm on my way to this little dinner thing, but yeah, I love this good old conversation. Trey, love you
Well,
down
thank you so much,
always.
Bonnie, for having me and being on here.
Hey, before you leave, Bonnie, let me just tell you right now, what Jalil was saying is opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. Sometimes they stink. All right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's be real with this shit.
I like that one.
But you know what? Like, fucking, like, if we could just be equal together, like, if we could just build as a person. So my last point before I leave too is the other day I saw that if we had $60 billion, we could end world hunger, homelessness in America and the world, and we can have world peace. That's all I want to say.
Well, let's
Next time we have a
mark this down for another
conversation.
episode. Me and Jeff, Bonnie, if you want, huh?
I was about to say, next time we have a conversation, we're going to talk about that, because I have some opinions about some of the homelessness. So, yeah, we're having that conversation the next time we're on here.
Yeah, so let's definitely have that. We're definitely gonna have that discussion, because, yeah, we need to talk about that. It needs to continue to be out there. The more people that talk about it, the more we can get.
If we don't do
try
it,
to get something done.
It's not going to change if we don't address it.
Is any of y'all on TikTok? Like any besides Jaleel?
Trey is.
Yeah. Trey.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok, but I don't do
TikTok. Okay, you gotta go find me on TikTok, because sometimes I like going live on there and talk about certain stuff on there too, like that. So.
What's your TikTok? Shout it out.
I think it's Pop Out Black. POPOUTBLACK. Pop out.
POP, hold me down. You know what? I thought your
POP,
TikTok
hold it down, baby.
Bonnie.
Huh?
Hey, Bonnie, I thought your TikTok said Popo out back. I was like, she missing the O.
Oh gosh.
I was like, that's Popo out back. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Please share.
I appreciate you having me on the
tell your friends to follow. Have more people look at this. Our next episode, I'm thinking next Wednesday or next Sunday. You guys let me know when you're free. If you're not free, it's cool. But definitely we should do this again. What we learned today is let's stop hiding in the closet. You know, we were childish, but we grown now. We got our own place, so we don't have to hide in the closet no more.
Grown but childish, baby. Grown but childish, baby.
Well,
grown but
exactly.
childish.
I mean, I'm still hiding my closet. I'm still hiding my closet for that girl. So my camera, you know, she's still circling the block for me.
I love you. Hey,
but thank you guys so much.
I love all y'all. Love y'all.
I love you too, Jeff.
Love you.
I love you, Bonnie. I love you, Trey.
Love you too.
Y'all have a good night.
Love y'all.
I love you too. Later.